Question 27. The given figure represents the pattern of blood circulation in human body. Select the incorrect statement regarding this. So the arrow indicates the direction of flow. So this is the lungs, this is X and Y, and this is the blood cells. Okay. So here, this portion from here, from Y, it is coming to S, then to the lungs, then Q, then going to X, and then going to P, blood cells. Okay. So here we have to find the incorrect statement. Q and P carry oxygenated blood, whereas R and S carry deoxygenated blood. So always remember that the blood comes to the lungs for oxygenation, right? So X and Y are the vena cavas. Okay, actually from the whole body, the vena cava, they carry the oxygenated blood to the heart, and from there it goes to the lungs for oxygenation. And from the lungs, the oxygenated blood goes to the heart again, to the left and left auricle and left ventricle, and from there the heart pumps it to the rest of the body, right? So here the option says Q and P, they carry oxygenated blood. So here you can see from the lungs the blood is going to Q, then to the heart, then to the P. So this is correct. Whereas R and S carry deoxygenated blood. This is a correct statement. Option B says Y represents right side of the heart. Yes, Y represents the left auricle and the right auricle and the right ventricle, right? So the right auricle and the right auricle, it receives the deoxygenated blood from the whole body, pumps it, the blood goes to the right ventricle, and from there it goes to the lungs. This is a correct statement. Option C says P and S carry oxygenated blood. S does not carry oxygenated blood. P carries oxygenated blood, right? But X does not. Whereas Q and R carry deoxygenated blood. Q is carrying oxygenated blood, R is carrying deoxygenated blood. So this is a wrong statement. Option D says X represents left side of the heart. Yes, the left auricle and the left ventricle of the heart, it takes the oxygenated blood and pumps it to the rest of the body. So D is also a correct statement. So our incorrect statement is option number C, and the correct answer for question number 27. Question 28. Refer to the given table and select the correct statement regarding P, Q, and R. So P is a plant that grows in a nitrogen deficient soil, and it prepares its carbohydrate through photosynthesis. So this can be any insectivorous plant. Q is a plant that is leafless and rootless. So it can be any other plant that are they are dependent on the other plant. Okay, and R is a plant that prepares its carbohydrate through photosynthesis. It can be any plant. Okay, let's see the correct statement. Always keep this in mind. Whenever you see the question, you see first whether they're asking for the correct statement or the incorrect statement. Okay, first is plant P possesses special root-like structure called haustoria for absorption of nitrogen from the atmospheric air. This is correct because they are deficient in nitrogen. So the roots, the special roots, they have a structure called haustoria that absorb the nitrogen from the atmospheric air. So this is a correct statement. P, no, possess special root-like structure called, no, this is a wrong statement. Sorry. Plant Q is having leafless and rootless, catches and digest insect and show completely heterotrophic mode of nutrition. No, this is also a wrong statement because these are not, Q is not an insectivorous plant. R could be Nepenthes or Rafflesia. R is a normal plant, right? It prepares its carbohydrate through photosynthesis. So it is not Rafflesia or Nepenthes. So this is a wrong statement. P could be Dionia, whereas Q could be Casputa. Yes, this is correct because Dionia is a insectivorous plant and Casputa is a dependent plant, right? It depends on other plants. Okay. So this is a correct statement and the correct answer for question number 28. Question 29. Refer to the given figure. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the process shown in the figure? So this is process X, process 2. Where is process 1? Okay, process 1 is from the leaves to eggs. So from the leaves to eggs, this can be transpiration. Transpiration. From the water to X, this can be evaporation. Process 3, from X to Y. This can be condensation. Or process 4 can be precipitation. And process 5 can be percolation. Percolation or infiltration. Okay, let's see. They've asked for the correct statement. Okay, first option says process 1 prevent loss of water from plants. Yes, whereas process 1 prevents. No, it does not prevent. It is the process of losing of water from the plants. And process 3 is involved in the dew formation. Condensation, yes, this is correct, but the first one is not correct. So this is the incorrect statement. The physical states of water at X and Y are liquid and gas, respectively. At X, it is not liquid. At X, it is gaseous. And Y is not gas, it is liquid. So this is also a wrong statement. Option C says process 2 speeds up in windy condition. No, in windy condition, process 2 evaporation is hampered. Process 2 is evaporation. No, in process 2, yes, it speeds up in windy condition. This is correct. Evaporation increases during windy condition. Deforestation will deaccelerate process 5. Process 5 is infiltration. Okay. And accelerates process 4. No, this is a wrong statement because deforestation will, if deforestation is there, there will be less amount of rainfall. So less amount of infiltration. So this is a wrong statement. So our correct answer is option number C. Question number 30. Refer to the given flow chart and select the incorrect statement regarding P, Q, R, S and T. So let's find out. It is a natural fiber. No is P. So P can be any synthetic fiber. Yes. It is obtained from plants. Yes is Q. Obtained from plants can be anything. It can be linen. It can be cotton. It can be flax. Okay. Anything. Hemp, jute, anything. No. It is obtained from animals. No is R. So it can be any other plants. Okay. Yes. The source organism is skilled in fiber obtaining process. Yes is T. So T can be silk. And no is S, can be wool. Okay, this is synthetic. I'm just nylon here. This Q and Q and R can be any plant product. Okay, let's see. Q is cellulosic. We have to find the incorrect statement. Okay, Q is cellulosic, where S is proteinaceous in nature. Correct, because Q is a plant product and S is proteinaceous in nature. This is a true statement. I'll just write true here. Okay. S could be obtained from a viviparous animal. S organism, no. Organism, yes, ship, they give birth, whereas T could be obtained from an oviparous animal with 4 stages of life cycle. Yes, silkworm, they have 4 stages of life cycle: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So this is also a true statement. P and S are non-biodegradable fiber. Wrong, because P is a non-biodegradable, but S is a biodegradable fiber. So this is a false statement. P and R are proteinaceous, are petroleum-based fibers. P is a petroleum-based, P can be, being it is synthetic, it can be petroleum-based fiber, but R is not. So this is also a false statement. Organism providing S, okay, generally inhabit desert lands, whereas those providing Q generally inhabit polar region. Wrong. This is completely wrong, because ship, they does not belong to the desert lands particularly. They are available in the cold regions also, mountainous region also. So this is a wrong statement. So our wrong statement is 3, 4 and 5. So our right answer is option number D. Question number 31. Refer to the given list of fruits or seeds. Select the option that correctly matches these fruit seeds with the dispersal agent wind is P, water is Q, animal is R, and explosion is S. So let's find out. So first is wind is P. Okay. So dandelion is P, acer is P, xanthium, urina, coconut, hyptis is P. Lotus no, balsam no, castor no, peach no. Okay. Next is water. Water is Q. Q is coconut and Q is lotus. R. R is animal. So animal can be xanthium. So I'll just write here R. Animal can be urina. I'll just write R here. And animal can be balsam no, castor no, peach yes. It can be R. And last is explosion. Explosion is balsam. I'll just write S here and it can be castor. Yes. So our correct answer is option number D. Next is question number 32. The given diagram shows an experimental setup to study osmosis. Which of the following combinations of liquid would cause liquid X to rise to the highest level in the glass tube after 3 hours? So here we have a beaker. This is a bag made from partially permeable membrane. And this bag is X and the water is Y. And this is a glass tube. So we have to find out that in this whole setup to study osmosis, which of the following combination of liquid would cause liquid X to rise up in the highest level? So here we can see that this permeable membrane, this semi-permeable membrane, it will allow only one side of entry, right? So if the concentration of X is higher and the concentration of Y is lower, then what will happen from Y? The liquid will get inside the membrane and thus there will be height in the glass tube. Okay. Concentrated sucrose solution, dilute sucrose solution. Dilute sucrose solution, no, because both are sucrose, not possible. Concentrated sucrose solution, water. This can be a probable one. Dilute, no, not possible. Water and then concentrate, no. So our correct answer is option number B, because always keep this in mind. Water in osmosis, water, the liquid from the highest concentration to the lowest concentration, it goes, right? So that will be B. Question number 33. When a person breathes in, what happens to the diaphragm and to the rib cage? So as we inhale, what happens? The diaphragm, it becomes flat. Okay. And the rib cage, it moves upward and outward so that there is a space created and thus the air can get inside the body. So our correct answer should be option number B. The diaphragm becomes flat and the rib cage moves outward and upward. Question number 34. Refer to the given picture of blood smear and select the correct option regarding different blood corpuscles. Okay, so we have to find the correct statement. So here we can understand P is a blood cell, Q is a white blood cell, S is platelet, and R is corpuscles. Okay, so let's see. Blood cell Q is not blood cell. Okay. Next, option B, a person who is unable to produce blood cell, S, bleeds continuously even from a minor injury. Yes. So, if a person is having less number of clotting cells, so clotting factor, so definitely this person will continuously bleed. Even if in minor injury also, this person will bleed to death. Okay, because the blood clot will not happen, right? So B is our correct answer in question number 34. Question number 35. Study the given figure and select the incorrect statement regarding P to S. So S is the ovary, R is the pollen tube, P is the pollen, and Q is the stamen. Okay, let's see. we have to find the incorrect statement. Pea form inside the anther and possess a tough protective coat that prevents them from drying up. Yes, the pollens are protected by a tough covering. So this is a correct statement. Q is the part of pistil that receives pollen grains from anther. Yes, this is correct because this is the female part of the flower that receives the pollens from the anther. This is a correct statement. R carries male gamete to the ovule present in the ovary. So R is the pollen tube that is created from the pollens to the ovary, and through this pollen tube the pollens get transferred to the ovary. This is also correct statement. S fuses with male gamete. Yes, S is the ovary. It fuses with the male gamete and forms endosperm after fertilization. No. S fuses with the male gamete and forms endosperm after fertilization. After fertilization, endosperm is not formed. It is the zygote that is formed. Okay. So this is a wrong statement and the correct answer for question number 35. Question number 36. Soil erosion can be prevented by deforestation, overgrazing. These are the process of soil erosion. Okay. These are the methods of soil erosion. Afforestation is the only way that can prevent soil erosion. So A is our correct answer. Question 37. Identify W, X, and Y in the given figure and select the correct option regarding them. So X is the rumen, Y is the stomach, Y is the rumen, and W is the food pipe, right? Okay, let's see. We have to find out the correct option. Y is the chamber where partially chewed food is stored temporarily. So no, it produces the metabolic juices. No, X is that. So this is an incorrect statement. W is the chamber which is often referred to as the true stomach. No, this is also wrong. X is the chamber where anaerobic bacteria helps in the digestion of cellulose. Correct. So this is a correct statement. X is the chamber where protein is digested with the help of enzymes. No. So our correct answer is option number C. Question number 38. The given statements correspond to which of the following layers of forest? Okay. The first statement says it is the thickest layer and much of the sunlight and rain is stopped by the thick foliage. The trees may be as high as 100 feet. The animal found in this layer include birds, monkeys, sloths, and lizards, etc. So you can understand these are the tall trees that covers the whole forest, the small trees also. So these are called as the canopy of the trees. Okay. So this is C is the correct answer.